Assalamu alaikum, welcome and karibuni to Aroma of Zanzibar's kitchen. Today we are making this gorgeous looking and very delicious, very simple black forest pound cake. So in my bowl over here I have got 2 sticks of butter. That's about 1 cup, which is 226 grams. Room temperature, I'm just going to break it down before I add the sugar. Now for the sugar, I'm using 2 cups of sugar. That's about 400 grams of sugar, slowly and gradually until I finish the 2 cups of sugar. And my mixer is on low speed. And this would take about 7 minutes on the stand mixer. And if you're using a hand mixer, it would take you about 12 minutes. So once I finish, then I will increase the speed. Okay, so before I move ahead, just gonna scrape the bowl. Please make sure that the butter is in room temperature, but it does tend to stick at the bottom of the bowl or sides. As you can see, we are not ready yet, so I'm just gonna continue mixing until I get something like this, very light and fluffy. Then I add the vanilla, which is about 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and about 4 drops of almond extract and 4 drops of coconut extract. But you don't have to do all that. If you want to do vanilla alone, then you can use 2 to 3 teaspoons of vanilla. Okay, so now I'm on a little bit, I think my speed was 1. Then I reduce the speed to add the eggs one at a time. I have used 4 eggs. Okay, so before we go to the next ingredient, I'm just gonna stop and scrape. Now my next ingredient is milk, which is 1 cup. That's also in room temperature, 250 milliliters, and all-purpose flour. That's 2 3/4. That's about 350 grams. That has 2 teaspoons of baking powder and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So I'm going to start with the flour. So we've got our flour in 3 portions and our liquid in 2 portions. Then I go with the milk, and then we add the flour and the milk again. And then we're going to finish with the flour. Now as I'm adding these 2 ingredients, my mixer is on low speed. All right. And then once I have finished, then I'm going to increase the speed. And then we're just going to stop again, scrape, and make sure that there are no lumps and everything is evenly mixed or creamed for that matter. And then now I'm going to increase the speed to 2, and then I'm just going to do about 45 to 50 seconds, a quick mix, because we don't want to overwork the batter. You don't want to overmix it. You know, pound cakes are very sensitive. They're easy to make, but they're very sensitive because when you overmix your batter, after baking, your cake may collapse. So you don't want that to happen, okay? And this is a very dense cake. All right, so once we're done, I have got my pan ready that's been greased and floured. This is an 8-inch pan, and I've got my oven ready at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. That's about 162 Celsius, and we're going to bake this cake for about between 1 hour 15 minutes to 1 hour 30 minutes. Okay, you may have to check in between. All right, so we're ready, and this is going to go in the oven. And now we are going to get ready for the cherry. For our cherry compote, I used about 1 pound of fresh cherries that were peated, 1/4 cup of sugar, 1/4 cup of orange juice, and almond extract that was about 1/2 teaspoon. And I also squeezed in 1/2 lemon that was about 1 tablespoon, and 1 teaspoon of corn flour or cornstarch. Then we're just going to mix it. And we're going to bring this to a boil. Now for the sugar, you may need to add more or less depending on how sweet the cherries are. Once it has come to a boil, we're just going to reduce the heat and let it simmer for about 25 minutes or so until it is nice and thick. All right, and please try not to omit the almond extract. It's really, really beautiful in this sauce. Okay, so once it's ready, we're gonna keep it aside to cool. In the meantime, I was checking on the cake. I had baked it for 1 hour and 15 minutes, so it was not ready as yet, so I just covered it with a foil paper because I didn't want it to be too brown, and I baked it for another 15 minutes, so 1 hour 30 minutes total. So the cake is ready, as you can see, and we're just gonna let it cool. And yeah, that's it. And I also made the whipped cream, which I whipped the whipped cream, the heavy whipping cream. So now here, I had sliced my cake. This cake was tall, but I sliced it almost half because I wanted to keep some for my son who doesn't like the topping. So just add the cherry compote here. It's nice, it smells amazing. The almond extract takes this to the next level. All right, so once that's done, I just added the whipped cream, and for the whipped cream I did not use any sugar because we already had enough sugar in the cake and on the cherries as well, so there was no sugar, but you can always add sugar if you want to. And this is a very simple cake but so delicious. It's amazingly delicious. I saw this idea in a magazine, I don't remember which magazine, about a month ago, and I really wanted to make this cake, but I didn't get the chance. I kept buying the cherries, and that's it. So now is the time, and we're gonna sprinkle some chocolate shavings. Black Forest has to have chocolate shavings, and it is really beautiful. It's a very simple, the texture is beautiful. So now for the topping, I have actually dipped the cherries in the cherry sauce and put them on the top there, and I can't wait to show you how beautiful this cake is. And it tasted amazing, perfect for tea in the afternoon, although I had it for breakfast in the morning, but it doesn't hurt. All right, so let me remind you that you'll find all the ingredients and the measurements in the description box below. And thank you so much for watching. For more recipes, please visit Aroma of Zanzibar. Thank you.